What ho, adventurer? Episode 68, Paddy does a one, bro. Now we got past that bullshit. Bloody Sharon, we're ready to go. Laura, welcome back.
Cool. Yeah.
So, it was maybe, what, 2 attempts after you left
Yeah.
that I got it done, which is fine.
I literally walk out the room and I hear a woo!
Yeah, I was happy. Turns out, stand near lava, idiots fall into it. Right now, there's a dude coming to deal with these dudes
So
one
are
by
we
one.
expecting any more bull crappy enemies that you're
Not of that level of bullcrap. I mean, there is some bullshit coming, don't get me wrong, but not of that ferocity. These guys, I mean, I can deal with these guys one at a time. These aren't too bad. I know there's one that comes down from up there. Unless that was the one.
Might have been the one. Go get the shiny.
Because there's one more that bum rushed me. We've got a Faros lock zone. Right, I'm going to go down the safe way. Now, this is a secret door, but there's something down here I need to get first.
Okay.
So I'm going to come here. Ready for the... Told ya!
That guy!
Oh, you're going to shoot me with an arrow from 0 range. What a bell end.
You seem to be a very short person in this world.
Well, these guys are quite tall. This is the guy I wanted to speak to. Who are you? It's Magarold.
It's that guy with the eye thingy.
Incense. So what I can do is I can make spells cheaper. In terms of ability cost, so I can use shit that I wouldn't normally be able to. I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say, you don't really use spells, though, do you?
No, but he sells some cool stuff. So that's the thing that gives me... and let me see the item info.
You've weared that puffy pants before.
Item discovery, that nullifies criticals, that increases souls, that reduces falling damage. So I'm going to buy the tights.
I was going to say, I've seen you pull puffy
They're
pants.
quite handy. I'm going to buy the hat as well. That's pretty cool. The ring, curse bite ring, nah, don't need that. So human effigies are always a good use of money. The hellos! I want to buy just all the items, and the items are good. I don't need anything else, so I'm going to... Cheers, thank you. Right, I'm going to pop a couple of soul items so I can afford some of his shit.
Okay.
Let's eat the gargoyle soul. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, large soul, very tasty.
I mean, is there... Obviously, I know once you pop them, you lose everything.
Yep, they're
you
gone.
Die.
They're gone forever.
But do you get anything if you have all of them at the end?
No.
That seems a bit...
No.
You think they would do?
I want to get some black fire bombs, I think. They're like fire bombs, but rad.
Well, I would visit... Normally, you have that when someone puts a colour in front of someone.
Yeah. And he gave me the silver serpent ring, which is great. Which increases item discovery.
Okay.
I'm just going to get through his text. There's stuff. Yep, he does stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. So basically, man built castle. Castle sunk down. Look at that giant bull. You end up in his head. That's where you end up. That's where the boss is. Out there.
What?
You see that little castle?
Yeah.
That tiny little building?
Oh, I thought you meant in the bull. I'm like, how's the lava right in front of it?
No, you end up in the bull.
No, I mean, like, because I know when you fight the boss, it's like you're surrounded by lava. And I thought you meant, like, you came out the lava's head. And it's like, but that's not on the same level.
No.
I know it doesn't connect as well in this game as the last one.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I do have a question.
Okay.
From Martin Charlton. I'm going to paraphrase
Hey,
it.
Mr. Charlton.
Hey, Martin Charlton. I'm going to paraphrase a little bit because
okay.
I've not got my phone right there, but I remember the question. What stuff that isn't Judge Dredd would you recommend someone, or like what are my favourites, and what would I recommend someone from 2000 AD that isn't Judge Dredd?
Isn't Judge Dredd?
Because we all like Judge Dredd. Judge
Yeah.
Dredd's awesome. And shoot this guy in the asshole. That was good. That felt good. See, I like... So, in terms of favourites, I really enjoyed Strontium Dog, which is the other kind of classic choice. I don't know, throw a fireball.
Yeah.
And the one that I bought the other day, you remember I came in with Bad Company?
Yes.
Bad Company was very, very good. Rogue Trooper's fantastic as well.
Well, I know some people might say, oh, well, that's kind of the same, but...
You like Anderson, don't you?
Anderson, because instead of being a muscle person, she's a psychic person.
What is she?
Muscle person.
Muscle person. Okay.
Psychic person. But stories can go in different places. Sometimes it does get a bit trippy weird. But it also, I quite like it because she can have all these emotions that the normal judges don't really have because, again, they're a muscle person.
Muscle person.
You get, again, more little glimpses into the lives of the the judges and stuff.
Yeah, I
she
can see
has
that.
friends that die and things like that, and it's really, and she ages as well. Whereas obviously Judge Dredd doesn't.
Well, he was
age
like
her.
60 when they started. Dredd's
So-
old.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
He's always been old.
But the judges can go into
He's had rejuve treatments.
yeah, rejuvenation treatments, whereas the side judges can't.
You're not allowed to.
So, like, even in terms of like Judge Dredd, she is looking old and losing her hair and things like that in like the newer ones. But yeah, I really like Judge Anderson.
I enjoyed Anderson as well. It's a bit weird, and it's got some good artists as well. Arthur Ranson. We went to Camden recently on our week off. We went to a comic shop up there, and it had a bunch of his artwork up on the wall.
No,
Gorgeous artwork.
it wasn't at Camden. It was
Not Covent Garden. Sorry.
Covent Garden. Yeah,
Oh, that piece of shit. I reckon. Can I just throwing knife him? Do you reckon?
maybe.
Thing is, I'm gonna have to deal with him a couple of times.
But yeah, so
All right. Throwing
I
knife kill.
like
Oh.
that. To be honest, I haven't gotten around to reading a lot of the other 2000
Yeah.
AD stuff. Again, it goes back to that old thing of you tend to absolutely love it and everyone must love it and stuff, and I kind of want to deal with it at my own
Well,
pace.
I mean,
I know you say, oh, it's not really like that, but it feels like that. Like, you know, you sometimes have it when the internet goes on and on and on about something. You're like, I don't really...
you should watch this anime. And
Yeah.
I'm like, should I though?
But that's how I get sometimes when you talk about stuff.
Yeah. I get that, and I get like wound up when people tell you you should watch something. I don't want to. Though.
And it, you know, it's not that I'm saying that your opinion's bad or something, but you tend
Ow.
to like different things to what I do. You know, the reason I like Judge Dredd and I like Anderson is I kind of like the whole just the idea that they're cops.
Procedural cop drama.
Yeah, well, not procedural cops, but you know, I really like the little stories about them being cops and them being people that are cops. So yeah, no,
That's a good
like
answer.
I said, there's other ones that I might read into, but I wonder how much of it's quite boys' club, if you know what I mean.
Oof.
Yeah. You know, not again, not that it's a bad thing, but
It is very boys' comics. I mean, there is stuff you can enjoy as a
Yeah.
female girl.
and I'm not saying that only
Stop
girls
walking away.
only girls like girl stuff and boys like boy stuff, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it's just
Yeah, it's a bit macho.
yeah.
It's quite macho. And like, you know, I mean, some of the ones I like Rogue Trooper is one of my favourites. It's so macho.
Yeah.
Fucking-
I've got to really, in order to really like something, I need to really like the characters. And if I don't get that instant, hey, you're kind of a cool, interesting person, that will be it for me.
Yeah.
Whereas although the setup for like Rogue Trooper, you know,
It
he's a
is cool,
soldier and he's
yeah.
got all his dead friends on ships that are in his parts of his armour and stuff, but it just doesn't
Oh no!
grab me.
Fuck
But
it.
there's
Laura, by the way, before you carry on,
what?
it's time for Smelter Demon.
Oh, fucking hell.
If I
Halo
can get through
Jones.
the door!
Halo Jones is the one I think I want to read next.
Halo Jones is fabulous.
I've heard Halo Jones is one of like the standout kind of female protagonists that they ever did as their like standalone
Yeah,
stuff.
and they didn't ever finish it.
Did they not finish it?
It just stops after the third part. No, it is an ending of sorts, but it's not the ending that we were expecting. We were expecting, because it kind of follows our life story, you know, through different chapters of our life. It goes through 3 big ones, and it kind of feels like it's going to carry on, and it just doesn't. It's bizarre. Oh, please, if I get invaded, I'm going to
I'd
cry.
like to read Halo Jones.
It is good. I think you will enjoy it.
But again, if people are interested in reading any more of the 2000 AD stuff, 2000 AD have got on YouTube. They've got their ABC
Oh, that is
videos.
good. Oh my god, I forgot how to play the
and
game.
they literally just run through, hey, we're going to talk for like 2 or 3 minutes about, and they go through literally each series they've done, so you can actually just go, oh, actually, that doesn't have to, oh, that's interesting, and then look at, you know, obviously some of it's not in print anymore, and some
Yeah.
of it's hard to get hold of.
And some of it, don't get me wrong, is crap.
Yeah, no,
There's
they've
always
been
a
going,
vast amount of crap.
they've been going for a long time, so there is some turds in there, but it may help you pick out something that you want to
Give it a try.
Because you're like, oh, actually, that sounds kind of because you did that with, was it Owl's Baby?
Owl's Baby, yeah, Owl's Baby was
you saw
fun.
the video for that, you're like, oh, actually, that sounds kind of interesting.
Mobster, Mobster carries baby for his boss, but he's the boy, and he becomes pregnant via science. It's very funny. It's played really funny, and the kid's a dick as well. But I think as well, there's other good ways of doing it. Hey, look at us Shield 2000 AD. Oh shit, there's one more. You can go on their subscribe to their thrill mail, and they send you like 400 pages of comics to try out, like little tests of some new stuff and some old stuff. So you can preview some of the stuff they're coming out right now, like Lawless, and obviously some of the Dread stuff that's coming out at the moment. But you can also preview other stuff like some of the really old stuff, like Ace Trucking is quite funny. What was the one I know? DR and Quinch. DR and Quinch was a laugh. Again, it was one of those kind of here's everything in one book. In one book, it's done. DR and Quinch was very funny. I enjoyed that a lot. Didn't take so, and like none of these 2000 AD books. Sure, they are big, serious war books in some cases, but like they don't take themselves tremendously seriously. And you know what I like about something that's happy to laugh at itself.
Yeah.
Like 2000 AD will laugh at itself all the time.
Yeah, it does. A lot of the time, it's quite smart in how it deals with issues.
Yeah.
You don't feel like it's dealing with an issue until you get to the end. You're like, oh, actually.
That issue that got dealt with. Right, now I'm in a bad way here. So I'm going to deal with this guy. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. And then back up a little bit. Because this fucking arrow guy is still. So I'm going to deal with him. No. Deal with him. Everyone take a shot. Punch, punch, punch. The stone ring I've got on stuns them.
Yeah.
So that does more than it. Oh!
And again, the other thing also with 2000 AD, or I find with comics as well, is I quite enjoy reading comic stories as opposed to comic books. So I like reading a text book with characters I already know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, again, my dyslexia will kick in and you're trying to read these
Yeah.
Not too much so, to be fair, with a lot of the older 2000 AD, but when you start getting to colour, or especially like you read some of the Batman stories and things, and there's colour all over the place. You're like, I genuinely don't know where I'm meant to be looking now.
Yeah, you do have issues with that, don't
and
you?
it's hard. Whereas sometimes if I know the characters and I can read stories about them, that's really fun.
You bought Anderson books, didn't you?
I've got Anderson
Did you
books.
read those yet?
I don't know if I have.
Oh. Hey Laura,
Hey,
by the way, it's actually time for next episode already.
Is it time for next episode? But you haven't finished beating that guy up.
I haven't, but I'm going to go somewhere safe. I'm going to wave and hope I don't get hit in the ass.
Cool.
Bye
Goodbye!
everyone!